Welcome to the K-pop safe space. My name is Sky and I am so glad you're here. If you've ever felt embarrassed for loving K-pop, if you're tired of people thinking that K-pop fans are only one type of person, or if you felt the negative weight attached to the term fangirl, this space is for you and this episode is for you. This is a space where all K-pop fans can exist exactly as they are, and you belong here. To all the K-pop fans listening right now, I want you to know this. You do not need validation from anyone to be a K-pop fan. Not from friends, not from family, not from strangers online, not even from other K-pop fans. You know why you love K-pop, and that's all that matters. Your joy and your passion are not weaknesses, they are strengths. So when people try to shame you or dismiss you for your love of K-pop, remember, they don't understand, and that's on them. We all have things that bring us joy, so why is it normalized when someone loves sports or gaming, but questioned when someone loves K-pop? That double standard isn't fair, and it's not okay. Caring deeply about something doesn't make you silly or immature, it makes you human, and you don't have to prove that to anyone. The negative view of the term fangirl didn't start with K-pop. Women and girls have been judged for decades for loving artists like Elvis, the Beatles, and even One Direction. Words like crazy, obsessed, or dramatic have been used to dismiss their passion, and the narrative hasn't changed, it's just been redirected. The term fangirl has been painted as something embarrassing or shallow, when in reality, I think fangirls are passionate, creative, intelligent, and powerful. And honestly, I think that's exactly why the term gets such a negative reputation. A woman who feels deeply, creates community, builds projects, organizes events, and expresses her joy unapologetically can feel threatening to people who don't understand that kind of passion. In my opinion, I think the negativity in K-pop is often amplified because of one of these three reasons. Number one, K-pop artists for the majority do not sing in English. Number two, the fact that K-pop fans might be attracted to a K-pop idol. And number three, some people feel insecure or jealous and they project that outward. But here's the truth. Fangirls are powerful. They build fandoms, they create communities, they organize charity projects, streaming parties, and events. So, to all the fangirls listening, I am proud of you. If people are talking, it's because you're making waves, and that's nothing to be ashamed of. Okay, let's do a little activity together. Close your eyes and let me paint a picture for you, and let's see what you imagine. Okay, imagine there's a fan at a stadium. They're wearing merch, cheering loudly, chanting with other fans, and they've paid a lot of money to be there. Okay, now you can open your eyes. Now ask yourself, who did you picture? Was it a sports fan or a K-pop fan? When you think about it, both experiences are almost identical. Both K-pop fans and sports fans wear merch, cheer and chant, collect memorabilia, and they feel deeply connected to their favorite team or artist. So, why are sports fans celebrated while K-pop fans are mocked? Why is a sports fan called passionate, but a K-pop fan called obsessed? Is it because sports fandom is often associated with men, while K-pop fandom is often associated with women? Passion is passion, joy is joy. Celebrating one while shaming the other is unfair, and it is a double standard. We have all heard this phrase before. K-pop is just for teenage girls. Even public figures like James Corden have used this exact phrase when talking about BTS Army on his show. And it couldn't be further from the truth. K-pop fans are diverse. They range from kids to seniors. They include women, men, and non binary fans. They come from every race, identity, and corner of the world. K pop is global. There is no single type of K pop fan, and that diversity is what makes our fandom powerful. So, how do I think we change this narrative? I know it won't happen overnight, but it starts with us, and that's a big reason why I created the K pop safe space. We need to stop dividing ourselves as fans. We need to celebrate one another. We need to amplify each other's voices. We need to work together to create safer spaces online and offline where fans feel welcome and seen and included. When fellow fans succeed, we need to celebrate them. And when we see negativity, we need to choose whether we want to educate or simply block and disengage so we don't amplify harmful content or misinformation. Our diversity is our strength, and the more we stand together as a K pop fandom, the harder it becomes to dismiss us. K pop fans, think about times like concerts and fan projects and times like that where we all come together as a fandom. Look at the power that we have when we all come together as one. And now it is time for the Tell Me Your Story segment of this podcast, where I amplify another fan's voice by sharing their story about how K pop has impacted, changed their life, or brought them joy. Because this is not just my podcast, it is our podcast. Today's story is from Sophie, and this is Sophie's story. Hi, my name is Sophie, and my K pop journey has really helped me as a person and as a fan of K pop. I was not a fan of K pop before because when I heard it, it was in Korean, and I thought I wouldn't be able to comment about it as it was in a different language. But one day, I was just watching videos on YouTube and I came across BTS Boy with Love, and it was amazing. Like the vibe, the beat was amazing. I was going through a lot in my life. It was 2020, and I was only 13 in my first year of high school. And I was going through a lot of family stuff with my parents getting divorced. And I was getting comments on my old social media accounts about my body, saying I was ugly and big and no one would want me. But then BTS's message of self love really helped me. I have made so many friends through K pop, and I started posting K pop dance covers. Thanks to K pop, I have found a community where I feel loved, respected, and heard. And I'm so happy to be in this community and have definitely been healed. K pop has brought me joy and happiness in my life and healing. Best decision ever to be part of K pop community. Sophie, thank you so much for sharing your story with me. It was brave and it was beautiful. I am so honored that I get to read about your beautiful story about how K pop has changed your life and given you a sense of hope, love, and community. I think K pop's power is beautiful. And I understand how you feel, Sophie. I myself was leery of getting into K pop. I knew friends around me that liked K pop, but I didn't think I'd like it, so I just stayed away from it. But I always believe that K pop, especially BTS, finds us when we need them. And I truly feel like you were supposed to find BTS in 2020. You know, sometimes in life we go through things that are hard, that cause us a lot of stress. And sometimes we deal with criticisms, deal with people who have very ignorant and mean things to say to us. But Sophie, I hope that BTS's self love journey that they have sent you on has only shown you that you are perfect the way you are. And I'm so beyond happy to hear that BTS's self love message has sent you on the journey to loving yourself and it has helped you find community. And I thank you again for sharing your story so I could amplify your voice at the K pop safe space. Do you want to share your story about how K pop has impacted, changed, saved your life, or brought you joy? The Google form link is in the description of this video for your chance to be featured in an upcoming episode. I'm so glad you spent this time with me in the K-pop safe space. If you have a story, comment, or question you would like to share, the Google form is linked in the description and is completely anonymous. I would love to hear from you. And if you're a fangirl who's tired of the negative labels, a K-pop fan who feels misunderstood, or a fan who wishes their joy was taken seriously, remember, your joy is real, your passion matters, and you belong here. This is my space, your space, our space. This is the K-pop safe space.